Good evening to you all. Evening here in the UK. Windy, but not so wet this evening. Today is day 13 of the 15-day challenge. So only 2 more days after this, and you are doing amazing. And today's topic is working from the inside out. So Bob Proctor always explained this as working from inside you to outside you, instead of working from outside to inside. Now, what the heck is she going on about today? So outside is our sensory factors. So the outside of us is the world that we're surrounded in, and we react and we respond and we live in that world through our sensory factors. So our hearing, our sight, our smell, our taste, and our touch. Okay, but we also have inner abilities as well. And it's these inner abilities which differentiate us from every other creature on the planet. So we can use our sensory inputs to dictate our reactions and our responses, or we can choose to use our higher faculties. So I have explained higher faculties before in one of the blog posts on my website, so feel free to check it out. rethinkyourperspective.com/blog. So you can check it out on there. But in a nutshell, we have 6 that Bob Proctor discusses, and that is our perception, our memory, our reasoning, our will, our imagination, and our intuition. And it all starts with our imagination. We have the most phenomenal imagination. You only have to hone it. And you can use your imagination to basically see yourself wherever it is that you want to be. So you could imagine yourself living on a desert island, or you could imagine yourself as the top manager in the company that you work for, or in your own business. Once you've got that image clear of what it is that you want, you then can reason with it. Okay, so how am I going to get there? And as you reason and throw ideas backwards and forwards, your intuition kicks in as well. And it's our intuition that connects us with the higher thing. So it could be a religious connotation, or just the universe, or earth, Mother Nature, whatever it is that you believe. Our intuition connects us with that. So we can reason through that. And then once we've got an idea, which usually comes from our intuition in the first place, we can then use our willpower to focus on it. So our will is our sustained concentration. So you use your will to concentrate and to focus on that idea that you are trying to pursue. While all that's going on, because you built the image in your imagination, you've built a future memory. So you're using your memory ability to keep focused on that image that you created. So the thing that you want to be. And then our perception allows us to see the world differently. So you could be in a really crappy place right now. You really, really could. You could be like financially insecure. The roof over your head might not be that stable. Might be literally falling in like our porches at the moment. But you can choose how you see it. You can choose whether you look at the negative or look at the positive. So for us, with our porch falling in, we are thinking about maybe putting a skylight in. So taking the porch roof down and changing it a little bit and putting a different kind of roof on it. Or if you are a little bit short on funds, for example, you could see the good in the fact that the only way is up. It's up to you. But our 6 higher faculties, as Bob discusses them, we can use them to solve problems, make decisions, create the language that we need to communicate with our world, to plan and organise, to be creative with what we've got, and also to control what we're thinking. And remember, it's what we're thinking that creates what we're feeling, which puts out what we do through our actions. Okay, so how do we work from the inside out? So working from the inside out as opposed to the outside in involves approaching a problem or a situation by first addressing the underlying cause. So stripping back all the emotion surrounding that problem and focusing on what causes it. So looking at the facts rather than the opinion. So being aware of the sensory input of what's going on around you, but focusing on the problem from inside of you. Because you have a choice. You can reject your sensory inputs. You don't have to listen to the news. I haven't listened to the news in ages. You don't have to listen to other people's opinions. You don't have to see the poverty around you. You choose whether you see it or not. And you then choose whether you get consumed by it or whether you turn inside and work from the inside out. So identify the problem or the challenge that you're facing. It can help to get that written down on a bit of paper, because then the problem's out of you. And if it's written on the bit of paper, is it your problem or is it the paper's problem? Oh, interesting. It's up to you. So however you choose to think about it. Once that problem's on that bit of paper, though, look at it from different points of view. So pretend that you are somebody else, and how would they see the problem? And then go to another person in your imagination. How would they see the problem? Now, you could use family members, or you could use people that you idolize, or people from history. How would President Lincoln see that problem of yours? How would the Buddha? Just popping random names out of my head. Once you see the underlying causes of the problem, though, you can then prioritize and develop a plan of action for how you're going to solve that problem. Now, it might not be a problem like oh my God, I need to solve this problem now. It could just be the problem that you're not where you want to be, that you want to be somewhere else. That's a problem. So identify the underlying causes. You're where you are because of all your previous thinking. Prioritize what you're going to do next, mainly change your thinking. Develop your plan of action, what you're going to do. Take the first step, and then the next step will appear. Don't wait to know the whole plan, because you're never going to know. Implement your plan, and then evaluate and adjust it as you go along. The goal never changes. The route might. As one door closes, go another way. Hit a roadblock, go round it. Go through it sometimes. But it's important to keep in mind that working from the inside out requires a deeper understanding of the problem or challenge, and it may take more time and resources to address the underlying cause. But if you don't go to the underlying cause, you're only putting a sticky plaster on a broken leg. Okay? I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, then please check out the blog post or the article that I have written on this today. So the blog will go live tomorrow lunchtime on my website, but there is also a post on my Facebook and LinkedIn today. Also, I have my next exciting webinar coming up. We are going to be delving into the world of thinking into results and having a look at the first lesson of thinking into results next Tuesday at around about this time. And linked to that, there is a chance to win 6 months of free access to Think and Grow into Thinking into Results on Thursday, again around this time, where one person who registers will receive free access to that for 6 months. And I can't wait to bring you on board. So I will put the registration details in the comments of this post or in the description, depending on where you're watching it. Thank you to the people who are on here with me live. I know I'm doing a couple of different streams on different cameras and things, hence why my eyes are a bit flitty. And yeah, I hope this finds you well. Oh, get done list. Make sure you put get done list in the comments. I'm going to do mine when I post you the links shortly. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day wherever you are. Have a good one. Bye.